Pop Squad, coming at you. Sorry, I have, maybe you could pick it up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could pick it up. I have my laundry drying in the background. And so that's just going to make some noise, I guess. There you go. Clearing out a few things that people have sent me on Instagram that I have totally spaced out on and not kept track of. You've heard this story before. So I'm going to do a few tracks, original tracks from people who have sent me things. This first one is from somebody named RPG, which I assume is either Rocket Propelled Grenade or role-playing game. But I really don't know. RPG could be his initials. And this is a 4-track EP that is a massive 7 minutes and 18 seconds long. I've listened to individual songs longer than that, so I don't feel too bad about doing an EP that's 4 tracks, since it's only 7 minutes and 18 seconds long. One thing I want to point out here is we are, as of this moment, 4 people away, 3 people away from 30,000 subscribers, so we haven't quite hit it, but maybe we will before the end of tonight, and one of these videos will be the one that we need to comment on in order to be entered for a drawing to win something that I'll get sent out. Now, I'll start saying this now. When I do that, it's going to be to somebody in the US that can be delivered to by Amazon, because that's how I ship the gift out, or the prize out, I should say. And it'll be when we hit 30,000, so it's not yet. And there you go. Got to be in the US, got to be delivered to by Amazon. I think I just said all that once already. So 3 more people, and we're there. And it's awesome. It's amazing. Let's check out Introvert is the name of this EP from RPG. And the first song is called Bad Decision. The second song is called Fent. Third song is called Back to the Wall. And fourth song is called Void. These are... My laundry's done. 2 minutes and 20 seconds, 1 minute and 26 seconds. No, that's not at all true. This is how many views they've had. I don't see a length of time. That's interesting. Let's see. This came out about 3 months ago. It is hashtag PurgeCore. That's new to me. PurgeCore, Red Promethazine, 2023 Ambient Dark, Sped Up and Slowed. Interesting. So we're going to get an assortment of styles of music. So let's jump into Bad Decision from RPG. This was produced by Cyberia, Cyberia. Might need to turn it up a little bit. I don't know yet. No, I shouldn't have to.
Got me nodding, I feel like I'm dreaming. SBM, wire, V4L, we be scheming. These are pink, filling up my cup, I be lean.
Like the style, like his voice, like what he's doing with the flow here. It sounds very cool. It's a little robotic sounding. I have no problem with that. It sounds kind of cool and definitely interesting. But I'm liking this.
When I'm sober, I be pissed off cause I'm fiending. Looking in the mirror like, damn, I'm a demon. I know I'm a burden and I got too many reasons. And I know them reasons, but there's a deeper meaning. I hate being awake and that's why I'm always sleeping. Even when I'm sleeping, my thoughts, they don't stop creeping. I don't want my heart anymore, you can keep it. Faded than a hoe, I'ma hit another blinker. I can't enjoy anything cause I'm an overthinker. Shorty talking nice to me, I think I'm about to link her. But I won't feel anything, I'm colder than the winter. Memories fogging up my mind, they gon' linger. I don't got nobody by my side, I kinda miss her. Yeah, I miss her. Yeah, I miss her. I could be invested. No one miss me. Cigarette smoke, double cup, bitter pill. Open up your eyes, none of this is even real. Blood up in my eyes for this bitch, I swear I kill. It's a bad decision, you know I'ma do it still. Keeping shit 100, you know I'ma keep it trill. All this anger harnessed in me, I can't keep it chill. Crazy how I came a long way from Advil.
Yeah, good track. Solid track. Sounds like God, I wish I had lyrics in front of me because I'm trying to remember exactly what he said. I'm an overthinker. There's a bunch of different stuff that it makes me think like this is somebody who's, I'm gonna guess ADHD or has trauma in their past somewhere, and it doesn't have to be like horrible trauma. It's just like stuff that really affected them. Oh, I see a kitty behind me here on the chair. What you doing? Is that Sajik? What you doing, kitty? Oh no, Vasya. That's Vasya over there. She's a very grumbly little kitten, but she does like to sleep in that chair. And it's interesting to hear him just come right out and talk about like, yep, I don't like, or I do like to sleep, but even when I sleep, my brain is still pumping me full of ideas, and like I'm still getting stuff right. I'm an overthinker. Definitely sounds like somebody who's got a very active brain. It doesn't surprise me at all that they decided to make music and get this stuff out of their brain so they could maybe hopefully sleep. I like that track. I like that track quite a lot, and I'm very interested to see where we go from here. Let me go to the end of this. Hey, don't you just start playing, you son of a gun. The next track is called Fent. It's produced by Siberia and Occult 14. It is 1 minute and 45 seconds. Let's go. RPG. It sounds like it could be in a movie.
Kill me, kill me, kill me. Only thing that gon' kill me is me. Look over the bridge like, should I take the leap? Or should I wait and kick the bucket with my feet? It don't even matter about a fucking OD. I'm being for real, but I keep it low key. Look into my eyes and I bet that you would see. False don't leave me low, man, I can't fucking sleep. Can't wait till the fan and my brain matter me. I might lose my crib, I got nowhere to go. Ain't no going up from here, only getting low. Don't know how much longer I can stay 10-toe. Focus on this money and this 30 up my nose. Kick it with the bros and kick it with a hoe. Think I'm crazy now, watch how far this shit will go. Crushed up pills and it's looking like snow. About to hit the stove, about to pour another foe. What the fuck I'm doing, man, I never really know. Will I blow up? I done studied all my growth. They hate RPG cause he always do the most. Zoning about to pass out, I think that I died.
Nice.
Now I woke up, sadly still alive. I can't think straight, yeah, I swear my brain fried. All this.
Love that. Love the sort of like almost like inversion, right? Like it slows down, then it kind of flips, and then the song continues, but it's slightly different, modified. It really is a cool effect to kind of give you the idea of like something's hitting the system, right? Like he's talking about. The stuff he talks about in this, though, really is difficult to hear because super creative guy, super talented guy. I could tell. Like he's just one of those people that he would have to make music or have to make something, whatever art he was into, and it would be incredible. And he just needs to have like that breakthrough moment, that one person or that one thing happen that somebody goes, oh, wait a minute, there's something to this. Like, we need to pay attention to this. And he just hasn't had that yet. And the problem is what he's doing with his life, and I'm talking about this in the very wrong way. Like, I shouldn't say it the way I'm saying it, but the problem with what he's telling us how he lives, you know, I'm going to lose my house, I'm going to, I assume, be on the street, I'm doing all these drugs, I'm partying all the time, is he's going to lose whatever support structure he has, which means he's then not going to be able to do this music, at least not as easily as he could when he's in a house and something's a little more stable. And that's not good. I would like to hear him figure out a different way to deal with the stuff going on up here that let him stay in a house, be able to make his music, be able to still be himself, and still, cats are growling at each other, still go out and be who he is, but not run the risk of every time he goes out potentially losing his house, or, you know, spending so much money that he can't cover rent or can't get food or can't upgrade his computer or get a new computer when it inadvertently gets a drink spilled on it, or somebody steals it, or it gets kicked down the stairs. Like, you gotta make it through today in order to get to tomorrow, and so many people deal with today as if tomorrow is just either not going to happen and they don't care, or it's going to happen and no matter what they do. But you gotta get all your stuff to carry through to tomorrow with you, the stuff that you need to survive, to be able to make your music, to be able to do what you gotta do, to just be yourself. It's I don't know. I hope it doesn't sound like I'm being condescending or preachy or whatever. I don't think it's preachy, but you gotta take care of yourself well enough to survive the crappy stuff to get to the good stuff. I don't know. I mean, and at least that's what I've kind of figured out. And believe me, I'm not in the greatest place. I've got a fantastic girlfriend and her daughter who's 10 years old, and I'm looking at a future, I think, that's going to be amazing with them. And I have to figure out how to find a good place for all of us to live, pay for college, pay for whatever else she's interested in, swim lessons right now. Like, there's so much that could be fantastic, and I have messed up so much of my past and the money that I ought to have and the successes that I had in the past that don't carry over to today because of things that I did to mess them up, that it's really stressful and it really sucks, and it really makes me want to just go, fuck all this. But I don't want to do that because it is so good. Like, and you gotta survive all the crap that you're going through in order to get to the good place. So, and I don't mean the TV show, although it was excellent. So make it through all this RPG. You know, you're singing about, I'm doing all this stuff, and I know it's, you don't come right out and say it, but I know it's self-destructive. Well, if you know it's self-destructive, then I'm not going to tell you to stop, because, I mean, you do you, but maybe take it back a couple notches so that it doesn't destroy all the potential that you have, that you really want to get to, like, that you actually want to get to. You want to do music for the rest of your life, I assume, right? Don't shoot yourself in the foot just because I feel like going out and doing whatever, right? It just have the ability to dial it down just a little bit, just a bit. And it may still not make a difference. Things still could go terribly, terribly wrong. Life is an amazing hodgepodge of a mess. And, you're still running on the edge. Don't worry. Just make it a little bit further back from the edge. I don't know. This is just what I think of when I listen to this. And I have been there, and it is not fun when you survive it and have to deal with all the stupid fucking decisions you made in the past, and you are the one who has to pay for it. And then it's your girlfriend and her daughter who also have to pay for it inadvertently, and then you feel like shit, and you feel like every decision you've made is wrong. And all you can do is beat yourself up because you can't go back in the past and make different choices. You just have to figure out how the fuck to get through it. And it's a lot less fun than you think. Let's keep going. That was a long break. Let's do the rest of this.
A hole killing my liver inside. Been running forever, getting harder just to hide. This shit ain't new, used to demons trying to face me. You funny as fuck if you think that would faze me. Shorty begging me not to die, but will she make me? I'm too powerful, somebody trying to lace me. I died way too many times, that shit is crazy.
Nice, slowing down. Yeah, that's great. It's a good song. Back to the Wall, produced by Siberia as well. Nice, 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 nice. Nice transition from the last song into this song. Lines down to nothing and then good. Love it. Nice beat.
Got my back to the wall and I can't make a sound. Close my eyes and hope they're gone, hope they ain't around. Keep my head down when I'm moving through the crowd. Anxiousness is getting high, I know that they still surround. Feel so trapped in this small little town. One day all these people 6 feet deep inside the ground. Really all my life I feel lost and never found. I know for a fact that I'm probably hellbound. It's just me and my mic and my soundproof phone. I hate interaction, that's why I am always home. I really hate Earth, astral plane I'm trying to roam. More than dead inside, why I'm talking in this tone. Question on my moves, they be like, why you do it? Cause I'm introverted and I don't like how you're moving. Tryna play it smart, cause I can't keep playing stupid. Private life when I'm coming up, but I won't lose it. Nobody give a fuck, but they got their own lives. So I understand, but they live in all lies. Music is the only place I don't wear my disguise. My story darker than the dilated pupils in my eyes. Got my back to the wall and I can't make a sound.
Oh, that was a bit forced there. I gotta admit, it's a good line, but it was a bit forced. The rhyme just wasn't working quite perfectly. Again, dude, seriously, get out of your town. Go someplace. Figure out some way to go where you need to get away from all the small-minded, fake little idiots that you went to school with. That, God, no, I totally understand that. I grew up in a town of 10,000 people, and it was not interesting to me. It was not. If when I were younger, I had been able to get married and have kids. I did one, I didn't do the other. My hometown would be a great place to raise kids, but I did not want to live there as a young person. So get the hell out. Figure out how you can get somewhere else. Get some roommates. Get whatever you have to do. I don't know your situation, so yeah. Get to a cool town near you, a cool city near you, a big city near you that you can find a hostel or someplace inexpensive that you can live, and then don't get kicked out because you're partying too much or because you're belligerent or because whatever. It sounds like you are in fact an introvert, so that may not be that big of an issue for you, but man, yes, your brain is bigger than your hometown and you need to get out and see more. I'm totally with you on that. I totally agree.
Is the only place I don't wear my disguise. My story darker than the dilated pupils in my eyes. Got my back to the wall and I can't make a sound.
Yeah, I think that would have been better without the word dilated. Blacker than the pupils in my eyes, I think would have been better. I think you're forced. Sorry, it's just I'm nitpicking, but I think dilated is the word that's having an issue there for me.
Close my eyes and hope they're gone, hope they ain't around. Keep my head down when I'm moving through the crowd. Anxiousness is getting high, I know that they still surround. Feel so trapped in this small little town. One day all these people 6 feet deep inside the ground. Really all my life I feel lost and never found. I know for a fact that I'm probably hellbound.
Nah, you're not hellbound. Yeah, you're not hellbound. You're penned in by all those people around you, and you need to get out of there. Last track, produced by Siberia as well, Void. Love what you're doing with the intros and outros. Nice.
Keep on making wrongs, running to the mic, putting paint all in my songs. I hope my words relate and I hope you sing along. Appreciate my voice, it won't be long till I'm gone. Always reaching new highs, trying to...
Nah, dude, Come on, don't do that.
Avoid. I know I'm a lot to handle. Sorry, you're annoyed. Kill myself with my bad habits. Curve. I don't.
No, not annoyed. Not annoyed. I'm absolutely listening to what you're saying. And like I said, you just need to make it through. You just need to not end it. You need to not make a really bad decision. You're going to have great days ahead of you. You're going to have shitty days ahead of you. Anybody who says otherwise is lying to you, because they're like, I want you to be like happy all the time. Fuck that. Nobody's happy all the time. Idiots are happy all the time. No, you have a brain. You're creative. You know the deal. You just need to make it through, and you will figure out. You'll figure out how to use your body, how to use your brain, like all your body chemistry that is now super confusing to you, and you will eventually figure out, like, oh, these are the things that I don't like, that my brain doesn't respond well to, and these are the things it does respond well to. I need to do more of those things. And believe me, it took me decades to figure that out. So don't talk about like I'm going to be gone soon, because that's not a true statement necessarily. It doesn't have to be. Things are going to get better, things are going to get worse, things are going to get better, things are going to get worse. Just ride it out. You're tougher than all of it. So just delete those thoughts from your brain, honestly. And if they come up, just say, you know what? Fuck you, you're lying to me. I know I can do this. Because you can. You are smarter than the people who are around you. I mean, I don't know. Just, I see a lot of, I never suffered with suicidal ideation, but I see a lot of the stuff that you're saying absolutely resonates with me. And I get it. I get it. It sucks. It sucks to be unappreciated. It sucks to be treated like shit. It sucks. But that's not going to be your daily reality forever. It just is not going to be.
Voice. Elephant in the room, I'm the one they all avoid. Growing up, I never really ever had a voice. Got into these drugs and they block out all the noise. Nothing makes me happy, so that's all that I enjoy. When I die, it's one and done, I won't redeploy. I've accepted things only get worse, and that's okay. My heart been slowly failing, wonder when is my last day. Always in the dark, never.
What do you mean your heart is slowly failing? Disease? Or you're just saying, like, my heart's getting ripped up and stomped on? I don't know, but it's an interesting line.
Seen the sun ray, they asking me for reasons, and I got so much to say.
Nah. RPG, man. Yeah, no. You you can do this. Yeah, you can do this. And this, I mean life. You could do it. Like, there's no reason you couldn't. There's no reason you can't. You'll figure it out. And that's all I can say. Stick around. See how it goes. You'll figure out that not only do you not have to define yourself by the people who you grew up with, who raised you, who loved you or should have loved you, not only do you not have to define yourself by them, but you also don't have to rebel against them to define yourself as the opposite of what they raised you as or treated you as. And you will eventually figure out that you get to just be your own person. And again, I apologize if that sounds really insulting, but it's something that a lot of people do who are younger, is they say, okay, this is who I am because this is how I was raised, or fuck all that I was raised with. I'm going to rebel against all of it and do the opposite of it, or some weird mutated version of it. And they don't figure out until later, like, oh no, I don't have to just do one or the other. I can actually, like, reinvent myself and be who I want to be, even if it seems fake initially or seems awkward, or you feel awkward because you're not behaving the way you always have. But you know what? You get to be your own person. I don't know. Like I said, I'm sorry if this sounds really preachy and lame coming from a 53-year-old guy, but this is just the shit that I've learned, tried to figure out in my own life, and tried to do better for myself. That's maybe the best way to put it. I've tried to do better for myself. And, I mean, honestly, fuck everybody else. You'll find the people you want to be with, and or you won't. Like, maybe you don't, or maybe you're not somebody who needs other people. But I find typically that you need other people. Keep it together. Dial it back a little bit. I think you're going to be awesome. I mean, I don't know you at all, but from these 4 tracks that I just listened to, you clearly have a good head on your shoulders. You're smart, you're creative, you're just fucking, you got this. I mean, you really do. I'm really happy that you sent this to me. This is one of the most interesting collections of music and lyrics that I've listened to in months. And in its own way, it reminds me quite a lot of like RX Poppy, 12 Stout Street. Whoever did that, was that RX Poppy? Let's see. Are we closer to 30,000? One more person to go. Oh my God. 12 Stout. I think it's RX Poppy. Yeah, RX Poppy. So reminds me a lot of his 12 Stout Street track, where he's talking about his past and how he got to be where he's at. You're doing it in a different way, but it's just as hard to listen to, and the only difference is I can actually speak to what you're talking about, because I grew up in a small town. I grew up with really small-minded, closed-minded people, and I always, my entire life, did not feel like I belonged there, and I got out. And then things got fucked up for me, but I've talked about that before. I can't wait to see what you do, man. I can't wait to see what you do. Looking forward to more. What else you got out here? Yeah, you got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, you can't stop. There's no way. You're not stopping. Keep making music. I want more. Send me more stuff. Send me more stuff. Pop Squad. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much.